What's up, friends and neighbors? It's Seth. I'm in the White Mountains. I'm hiking to Ethan Pond to camp there for the night. I hiked Canyon and the Kinsmans earlier today, and I felt alright for the most part, but I was battling stuffy nose and head cold, and I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. And with a head cold, I feel like about 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound sack. Ugh. Got about 2 miles to go to get to Ethan Pond. Hopefully find a place to set up camp, and then I might just take a nap. Oh, sign lost a part of itself, but still we can see 1.3 to Ethan Pond. Huzzah! Alright, we hit the intersection with the Willey Range Trail. That was my original plan for tomorrow. Get up early and just come back down here, do the range, grab a Tom, Willey, and Field, then go back, camp, break it down, and then head down to the car. We'll see how I'm feeling, if I'm up for that, or something else, or nothing at all. Well, I gotta at least get out of here. We made it, hooray! Caretaker doesn't want hammockers using the platforms in case tenters show up. But right now there's only one tenter here. The rest of the place is empty, so I'm hoping that if it stays that way, I can snag a platform, because I greatly prefer a platform. You know, nice, clean area, spread out your stuff. It's much better than being amongst the pines. I just slammed my shin against the stump, and now it's turning all sorts of wonderful colors. Though I somewhat begrudgingly set up at this spot, I do like it. It's right in the center of things, which I don't mind. Well, friends, I took an 1.5 hour nap. I was hoping that would kind of give me a reset, because I was feeling pretty frumpy. But it didn't help, it made it worse. I have a headache now, and I got the chills when I woke up. I don't feel good. Oh, well, what do you do? At this point, it's an hour till sunset. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to rest. Hopefully I'll get an appetite in a bit, make my dinner. I might make myself some hot chocolate in the meanwhile. Beautiful. Just wish I could enjoy it fully. Got some hot chocolate in me, feeling a little better. Maybe make dinner in a little bit, and then settle in for the night. Yum. got my day pack ready to go. I'll button down at the homestead. Gonna leave it set up till I get back. Then I'll break down. I feel much better today. New man. Good morning, pond. Got a good amount of sleep last night, and I feel much better. A new man, as it were. I like to do the whole Willey range today, but we'll see how I feel. I can turn around any time and just head back here. If I do the whole thing, I think it's about 11 miles total round trip. It's so good I'm jogging this first mile. This won't last, but I will say there's a clear difference between hiking and trail running these trails. And my mindset, my foot placement, how I follow the trail is completely different depending on whether I'm actually running like this or hiking. I find that the poles can actually hinder me on the downhill. I tend to be thinking about pole placement and the poles more than where I should be just focusing all my attention on where my feet are going. So with trail running, kind of puts me back into that mindset of foot placement above all else. Temps upper 40s. It's gonna climb. It's gonna be warm today. So I want to get an early start. All right, here we go. So Willey's 1.1 mile, but it's a steep mile. Then on the field, and then about a mile, maybe a little less, past the A to Z trail is Mount Tom. So about 9 miles, do the whole ridge and back, then another mile back to camp. Feeling good now. We'll see how long it lasts. Let's ride this pony till it dies. Now, when I said this trail is steep, I meant it. And that may not look steep on the camera, but holy hell, that's steep. Here we are, the infamous stairs of the Willey Ridge Trail. Whew. But it means we're getting close. Close to our objective. Stairs got a little bit of bounce to them. Old wood. Nothing to be concerned about though. Just keep walking. Just keep walking. Oh boy, more of them. Made it to the top. Whew, and there's first view of the morning. Look at that. Oh, calf burner. Wow. All right, back to your regularly scheduled pile of rocks for trail. Oh, all my emails. I got service. Hooray. I can text my wife, let her know I'm okay. I told Amanda that I was going to lose communication once I entered the woods, so it's always a little nerve-wracking for her. She doesn't know I'm at camp, doing okay, but just got reception, so now I can respond. Either the trail's getting longer or I'm getting older. This is getting tougher than I remember. Great day to be up here on the ridge. I'm happy to have Willey to myself. I'm sure there'll be some people on field, and then Tom will likely be a mob scene by that point. It is Memorial Day weekend. It is Saturday. It is spectacular. spectacular, so this place is going to be nuts. So I'm glad I got here early, glad I stayed out here last night, and looking forward to the rest of the day. And I really can't emphasize enough how just much I felt like hot buttered ass last night. I felt terrible. Going to bed, I had no anticipation of doing this ridge today. I just felt terrible, but woke up feeling great, so had a good night's sleep. How about that? I woke up twice to pee. That might have been my best night of hammock sleeping, and it came just when I needed it. Bum, bum, bum. Well, now that, folks, is a monorail. Looks like the Great Wall of China made of snow. That's the monorail people are walking on now. It theoretically is solid. Well, it's not anymore because it is soft. It's spring. The whole thing's just rotting, falling apart. Probably better off just using the existing post holes, but I admit that I was feeling optimistic after encountering almost no snow on the cannonballs yesterday. So I was hoping that I'd have similar luck today, but clearly not the case. But we'll manage. Love the view through these dead pines. And there's Mount Field up ahead. So everything that goes down has to go back up. Oh. Getting up there now. See Willey over there, where it came from. Mount Field. And it affords a lovely view of the Mount Washington Hotel down below. Just had an interesting and sort of crazy idea. Instead of backtracking over these peaks back to Ethan Pond, I could take the A to Z trail, which we're going to connect on shortly. Take that over towards the Zealand Hut, and then take the long, I think it's all Ethan Pond trail, back to Ethan Pond. It would be a longer route, but I believe the Ethan Pond section is fairly flat and runnable, which is what I'm apparently feeling today. Never done that section, and I've always wanted to. Is this the day? I'm feeling good today. I want to keep going. We're up here. Might as well get my money's worth. Another 0.6 to go to get to the top of Mount Tom. My old friend. This will actually be the 6th time I've hiked Mount Tom, which is a kind of cool milestone. Halfway done with the grid in terms of months. The more I think about this plan, the more I like it. So I think I'm going to head down the A to Z trail over to Zealand and then do a long loop to get back to Ethan Pond. So it should be longer than going back over the ridge, but a lot less elevation. And all 3 summits today I've had to myself, which is a wonderful gift and a reason to get up early. Here we are, 2.7 over to Zealand. All right, A to Z trail, some flowing water and piles of rocks to deal with. Right off the bat. Trying to keep up with that electrolyte mix stuff. It seems to have helped. I didn't have any cramping last night. I was feeling so run down yesterday. I really didn't expect to do any kind of run this weekend, but I'm glad I found the legs for it. Yeah, we definitely reached a different force now. Ooh, there's a nice swimming hole if ever I've seen one. to Zealand, and I think we're going to be out in the sun soon, so I better apply my sunscreen. I'm not going to make that mistake again. No sir. It's Mount Zealand up there, I think. This is certainly nice. There's Zealand Hut, and you can hear the falls. Quite a sight. But we are not heading up there today. All right, Ethan Pond campsite, 4.8 miles. All right, not too shabby. Ah, that's pretty cool. Giant boulder field. Cool. Up there is Z Cliff. Up there in December. And a bunch of us. Oh, what a day. And this place is cool. This is what I've been looking forward to. This place is all just strewn with boulders. Great look at the valley. Love it. Never been over here before. Awesome. I made the stop for this place. It's a spectacular waterfall. About a 5-mile hike in from where I parked to get here. So it's a long hike just for a waterfall, but it's a lovely one. That's a copious amount of moose poop. But where's my moose? I didn't anticipate doing a loop today, and that worked out quite well. Quite well. Head back down to camp, relax for a few minutes, and then we can pack up. No bugs on this trip. Bugs are pretty bad in certain places right now from reading the trail reports, and I was expecting the worst, but I experienced nary a single flying bug. I did spray my clothes with permethrin before I left, so no doubt that was a help. Well, it was a tale of 2 days. I felt pretty terrible yesterday going in the camp. It was not a great night. I didn't know what I had in the tank, if anything, for today. I woke up feeling great, and I enjoyed my time on the ridge and decided to make a big loop of it. It worked out fantastic. Explored some new trails, had a great time. So, in the end, a great trip. Thanks as always for watching. I really do appreciate it. See you on the next one. Hey!